Yo, yo, yo. Tonight we got a special one. We're going to talk about a very, very dear, near, special app to me and probably to Pinky, the Taco Bell app. Taco Bell app is probably the best thing to drop since, I don't know, since Facebook came out. What do you think, Pinky?
I agree, man. I've always wanted to give myself diarrhea through an app. You know, like, I mean, it's amazing. Like, haven't you ever thought to yourself, like, I really want diarrhea right now, and you just want it immediately? Like, you would have to go to the store and buy some diarrhea-inducing medicine. But like now, I mean, dude, they've solved the problem that a lot of people have actually.
Constipation. They've cured it, and you can eat food that's not actually food, but is basically gourmet. I mean, you can the possibilities here are endless, really.
They're totally insane. I mean, I think that this is probably the worst thing to happen to mobile that I can think of. I mean, look at how many people are gonna get terminal illnesses as a result of this app. You know,
I love
how
some
many little are gonna become ill because they've downloaded this fucking app.
some of
You
the
know,
copyright in here is special, like this Live Moss, like they're just like trying to mix English and Spanish, and there's people at a rock concert. What does it have to do with Taco Bell? And this rotate to reorder, all it takes is a twist of the wrist.
yeah, I guess we should talk about the app. I mean, I think that what they're really trying to do, if you can see some of the other screenshots, is they're really trying to bring in this whole Instagram filters, I'm living my lifestyle type of thing, just some vague bullshit to, you know, it really looks like every photo has a filter applied to it because they're trying to sneak in this Trojan horse of this disgusting food into what you're normally used to looking at on your mobile experience, right? Like I'm on Instagram, I kind of just popped over to Taco Bell. It's like the same thing, except which is kind of brilliant in a way, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, but I grew up eating Taco Bell. Like every day after school, we'd go to Taco Bell and eat a bunch of hot sauce and like get all pumped up on life. And
Yeah,
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get colon cancer from it, but I don't know. Like kids nowadays, I don't know why they eat Taco Bell. I think they're. I mean, I guess it's the same thing, right?
yeah. I mean, I have a lot of Taco Bell memories. Like my friend stabbed somebody in the back at Taco Bell, and I used to like pour the hot sauce all over pennies just so I can see like how totally lethal that shit was to clean a penny after being dipped in sauce for I don't know a few minutes. Double decker tacos, that was a big moment in my life. Used to eat there with my friends all the time. But you know what? I can't. Even though when I read these ads and the little crunchy taco, it like makes my mouth water. But I can't endorse it because I know how terrible it is. You know, there was a guy in Fillmore who took a dump inside of all of the Taco Bell ingredients, and I just can't get that out of my mind. You know, I know that's not Taco Bell's problem, but it's really poetic if you think about it, because like the guy was like really deeply poetic. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a shit inside of the Taco Bell food because it's really, like it's not a big difference, and he realized that. He's just like, I'm gonna take a shit into the beans, and you know, did I just ruin our show?
I had a friend who once went into Taco Bell, and this guy was like a major libertarian, and he went into a Taco Bell and he paid like $4 of Taco Bell in pennies. And when the Taco Bell people protested, he like stood up and made this huge, loud speech in Taco Bell about his rights as an American citizen, and forced them to take his currency and made them count it out, all these pennies, and they were just disgusted with him. But it was like it's like a really strong memory of Taco Bell for me. I don't know. I think Taco Bell just like is a really special place in my heart, and I don't eat there anymore because I value my life.
Yeah, that's good, man. Don't you know? Don't let children eat that stuff, man. And I'm just wondering. See, I wish I had an app that would allow me to target their campaign. I just want to go to a site and say, oh, what company do you want to track, right? And I just type in Taco Bell, and then maybe an hour later or like 3 days later, it'll say, hey, you wanted the lowdown on Taco Bell. Well, this is what Taco Bell's doing. They're targeting 16 to 19-year-old kids that use Instagram all the time. That would be a really cool service, actually.
That would be a cool service, actually. It's just basically doing ad strategy discovery.
No, actually, they have that. I'm sorry, they do. Like, what service is it that does that? There's another service where it's like track your competitor and see how they're doing. But I don't know if it tells you exactly who they're targeting and what campaigns. But I don't know. Are we reaching our limit over here or what?
Yeah, we've had to run a timer today, but I think I'm sure we're over our limit. So
all right, let's just fucking cut it, dude. Like, don't get diarrhea. Just don't use the app.
that was good times, good memories.